Hello, back to bottom. My name is Beast. Today we're back with IroSekai. Yeah, I didn't record yesterday after work. Sue me. Uh, Not even gonna talk for too long considering kind of got distracted and it is now 10:30. So a promise. This is a dream. Yes, I'm currently dreaming. Please, I beg of you. Door stuck. All I see is white. The usual dream. Save us from this place. I awaken. Feel like I was dreaming. Same dream as always. However, I have no recollection whatsoever of what happened within that dream. What's going on here? Kana's next to me under the covers, sleeping peacefully. Why is this censored? Okay, wait a second here. Take a deep breath. Time myself to consider how this may have happened before I lose my temper. I have to keep my cool. I have to keep my cool. Stay calm, Yuma. Stay calm. Think back to the events of the previous night. I think it went something like... After I'd rescued Kana from the fiend, I used Chinku's power. As a result of that, I dreamt of the nameless god and the little girl. The only bits and pieces of information from the dream to guide me, I ventured to the town in question alongside Kana, who insisted upon coming too. Once there, I exacted revenge in compliance with the fiend's request. Right, then Kana and I made a tombstone for the fiend, and after paying our respects, we came back. Travel concluded, the entire ordeal took about 3 days and 3 nights. However, it does bear noting. The rate of time flow is different. The rate of time flow in our world differs from the rate experienced in the town of the Fiend's Dream. Upon returning to the dorm, we found that all in all, only 12 hours had passed in our world. Likely due to that, when we came home, I felt an odd wave of exhaustion hit me and instantly became terribly drowsy. Well, that's where it ends. I can't remember a thing after that. That gap in my memory scares me. I scratched the back of my head as I sighed discontent. Anyhow, for the time being, I'd better wake her up. I checked the time on my phone. It's already past 7 a.m. Tomorrow marks the final day of the first school semester. The final day of our first school semester. After that begins summer vacation. I better be a good boy and attend school punctually these last 2 days, otherwise I'm gonna be in big trouble with Mio. Ready myself for Shinku's sardonic retort that'll come at any second now. Huh? For some reason I'm hearing nothing from her. Shinku? Perhaps she's still asleep. Oh, almost never get up earlier than her. I'd be eager to write down yesterday's events in the diary, thinking about how they would make an interesting addition. Well, I've got more pressing matters to attend to at the moment. I jostle Kana's shoulder. Hey, Kana, if you want to sleep, go back to your room, get changed, and... She groans incoherently and rolls over. No what? I'm a bit miffed right now, but I don't have time to listen to her sleep talking. Get up or you'll be late. Jostle her body. If you want to sleep in, go to your own room for that, please. Continuously jostle her body until she finally opens her eyes. She sits upright and rubs her eyes groggily. Morning. Someone seems tired, huh? Sorry, bud. Could you go sleep in your own bed? She repeats herself for no specific reason. I don't care, but why are you sleeping here? She wriggles around in bed a bit before turning her pillow-buried face towards me. The drowsiness is more than apparent in both her tone and expression. Well, that's why I told you to go back and go on back without me. After lightly admonishing her, I start to get ready for school. Yeah, summer vacation's the day after tomorrow, so I figure I should attend these final 2 days just in case there's something important. Something tells me no. I could, yes, and I know how you feel, but I'm well rested enough so I'm ready to get up. I know you're still very sleepy and all, but I'm gonna change to my uniform, so do you mind getting out of here?
着替えるのお手伝いします。
How about now? Oh yeah, I continued on with fucking Sacred Stones after I haven't continued for a fucking while. I've got Ines now, and I don't know why my flyers specifically get such cracked level ups. It's a weird pattern. Also, Garrick survived the arena with like 3 HP once. Like it was against a fucking Pegasus rider as well. I think he had like both of them had hit rates in the 70s, and he missed one attack. So it was only oh no. And then the Pegasus rider missed one, and then it's just a case of okay, if Garrick misses one more time, he's dead. And then I remembered, fuck, I didn't take the goddamn hero crest from him. He's gonna take my hero crest down along with him. Anyways, no. Go throw some water on your face, it'll wake you up. Or water, you're actually gonna skip.
いえ、私も行きます。顔洗ってきます。
She walks out of the room, staggering on her feet. That's a new discovery. Kana has low blood pressure, so she's not much of a morning person. I'll make a mental note of that. Not wasting any more time, I quickly throw my clothes on. Oh, that's right, I never wrote in my diary yesterday. Whatever, I shall include it in tonight's. Is that okay? Asks Shinku. However, no reply comes. Again. That sure is weird. This feels somewhat disquieting. I know that Shinku has her moods. She could simply not feel like responding to me today. Either way, I don't think it's something that I need to be overly concerned about. So with that in mind... Bye. Decided to carry on with my day as normal. You know, school honestly, she wouldn't be so bad if it were stuff like this every day. All we mainly did was prepare for the end of semester ceremony. We were dismissed and free to go home before noon.
あさってから夏休みですね、お兄さん。
Yep, got any plans, Skasa?
はい、夏目お姉さんにたくさんお仕事を回していただけたので、ありがたいことに私は毎日大忙しです。
Oh, that's nice of her.
私でもできるような簡単なお仕事を選んでいただいたので、今度こそ失敗しないように私頑張ります。
Good for you. So I guess your summer goal is to get lots of work done.
はい。あわよくば今度こそ肩たたきで街中の人たちを癒して回りたい所存なのです。
She balls and unfurls her fists repeatedly. Right. I really have to wonder why she's so gung-ho about these shoulder massages. Man, you've got it all planned out, Skasa. That's impressive. As for me... Huh. What should I do? I guess I'll just lays around for a month and a half for vacation time we have.
ユーマは課題を手早く済ませることを目標にしたら
What, we have homework?
しっかり出てるわよ。全科目まんべんなく。暇だなんて言ってられないくらい。
A good mood is soured. Come on, you still have time to have fun. Think positive, Yuma. What are you gonna do this summer meal?
そうね。特には何も考えてないけど、あえて言うなら。
Her homework. She's gonna say her homework just to rub it in his fizz. She pats the area around her breast. Or not.
牛乳をいっぱい飲むわ。
Milk.
次の身体測定に希望を託すの。
Right. Voice is so full of confidence and a bit of a loss for words. I can't tell if she had specific intent in mind when telling me that. What about you, Kana? Anything you want to do this summer?
はい、もちろんありますよ。
Oh,
私は家事をできるだけたくさんこなしてお小遣いを貯められるだけ貯めていきたいです。
okay.
いい機会ですので寮内の大掃除をしたいなって思います。
You got any plans, Yamibu?
何もないよ。だから勉強をたくさんしようと思う。
Studying? You're just talking about homework, right?
そうだね。もらった課題だけじゃ物足りなかったらどうしようって思うけど。
Not enough homework? Jeez, I'm surrounded by perfect students. Suddenly I have an aha moment. Hey, Ayumu, we're in the same class, right?
そうだね。同じ。席も隣同士だ。
Yeah, teachers don't often see two guys next to each other, but I digress. I'm getting at something else here. We're in the same class, which means we were assigned the exact same homework. I was kind of wondering if maybe you'd let me copy yours once you were done with it.
別にいいけど。
Really? You're not.
僕は勉強できればそれでいいから。
I'm on the verge of crying out in joy, but my celebration's cut short.
ダメ。
ダメ？
そんなことしてもユーマのためにならないから。
そうなのかな。
How about this? We both do the subjects we're good at and then let the other copy what we've already done.
僕は別に得意も不得意もないけ
He
ど。
only has bad subjects. Okay.
とにかくそういうのはダメよ。ズルしちゃダメ。ちゃんと自分でやらなくちゃ。
I thought that was a clever idea, at least.
私も出てますよ、課題。どれも面白そうじゃないですか。
I don't know how you guys do it. I wish I could be this energized about doing homework. That's the general conversation we have on our way back to the dorm. Man, summer vacation really is upon us. It'd be nice if we could go somewhere as a group, like what we did with our beach trip from a while back. There was no one to reply to my internal musings. Yeah, something's going on. Alright, time to write in the diary. It's evening time after dinner. Now back at the manager's office. I flip open the diary book. Day went by so fast, honestly, I don't think there's much for me to write about. Pick up a pen. I really do have trouble writing these things. I force a frown as I continue to write on the page. Oh, there's something I can put down for the day. I woke up before Shinku for once. Deciding to embellish the truth a little, I scrawl my pen across the page as I hum to myself. I stop. Something feels missing. I feel kind of discouraged in a sense. I know exactly what's formed this void. Things never usually feel this dull whenever I'm alone. Hey. What's the matter, Shinku? No reply. Come on, Shinku, what's wrong? I have been silent this whole day. Speak to me. Even still, no reply comes. This morning I wrote it off as simply a mood and tried to push it into the back of my mind. This just doesn't seem right. I begin to seriously consider the possibility that something may have happened. Shinku. Hey Shinku, you're listening. Please, if you are, just say something, anything. Are you ignoring me? I heave a sigh. Look, I know you're not obligated to reply to me when I say something, but come on. Did I do something to upset you? Again, no response. The silence is palpable. What's going on? Seriously. Flop down onto the bed, which is still laid out from this morning. After a second, I close my eyes, but the body is still wide awake. I'm never gonna get any sleep. No matter how long I wait, my body doesn't fall asleep. Morning arrives without me having caught a wink of sleep. With regards to Shinku, this doesn't make any sense. Tried calling to her again and again and again once I slipped into bed all throughout the night. Never once did I receive a response. I don't understand. I haven't heard a single word from her since 2 days ago. Something's clearly wrong. I have a bad feeling about this. Anxiety is eating at me. I've seriously begun to wonder if she's alright. I've been with Shinka for as long as my memories go back, but I can't recall anything like this ever happening. What a pathetic mess I am. A mere day without seeing her, and I'm already a nervous wreck. Now, hold on, I don't think it's just that. Something else. Was yesterday really the beginning of it all? Didn't see her all day yesterday. So that's when I first realized she was missing, right? Beginning to second guess myself. What hell's wrong with me? I can't even remember something simple. I'm forgetful, but it's plain ridiculous. Can't help but feel a bit frustrated with my own shortcomings. Quickly I take out Chinku's book and open it up. When exactly did Chinku disappear? Decide to look at the diary for answers. What the hell is going on? The letters on the page are gradually fading. No, it isn't my imagination. It can't be. Diary entries are disappearing. The down on my chest has now been replaced with conviction. I have my answer. Something's definitely happened to Shinku. Oh, we're actually seeing more of this side of the room. Suddenly a thought flickers across my mind. The absolute worst possibility imaginable. Instantaneously bring out a box cutter from the desk drawer and slit open my palm. Then the smell of disinfectant wafts throughout the air. So I still have access to her power, which means I can rule out the two worst case scenarios. She could have been transported somewhere or vanished entirely. Those haven't happened yet, at least. To panic, I don't know what's happening to her, but I still have time. It's the only thing I can say to myself to keep calm. What does this all mean? Can't see Shinku anymore. The diary entries are vanishing. What could be causing the diary entries to be disappearing too? Reading through the faded entries doesn't earn me a single clue whatsoever. Damn it. Feels as though Shinku is slipping further and further from my grasp with each passing second. When did it begin? When's the first moment that I stopped being able to see her? Think, Yuma. If I figure that out, I may arrive upon a clue as to why she disappeared in the first place. I rack my brains, desperately retracing the trail of my memories. No matter how hard I try. Fuck! It's of no use. I can't remember a single damn thing! Today's diary entry was written 3 days ago. Right, 3 days ago. 3 days ago was told Shinku and everything was normal. My diary entries were always truthful, so I can be fairly certain of that. So in these last 3 days, or maybe these last 2. Either way, only about 12 hours elapsed in this world during that time. The important thing is to figure out what happened during the period where I didn't write in the diary. Con and I were out until early this morning, fulfilling the fiend's last wish. Still, though, I can't just draw a correlation between that and Shinko's disappearance without substantial evidence. I stare fixedly at my right hand. Shinko's power. Power used on the fiend's mind. I let my face lifelessly fall into the desk. God, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have listened to it and been more diligent about writing the diary entries. Ultimately, what happened was, let's see, I spent the entire night wide awake, though unable to devise a solution. Then the sun rose and it came time for breakfast before I knew it. I shoveled food into my mouth and on autopilot. Right now my mind is focused solely on Shinku. The taste doesn't even register. Shinku's gone. How do I fix this? What can I do to get her back? I balled my right hand into a fist. I don't want to believe, but was this all brought about by using the power of the using of the power of the fiend? I narrowed down the potential list of causes to that. Of everything that occurred over the past 3 days, that's the only thing related to Shinku that my mind seems to be able to recall. However, all I've arrived at is the mere possibility of a link existing. Just can't grasp at any clues relating to her disappearance.
ちょっと
I spent the day searching for her around town. Can't think of anything else that I could do. Take the day off school and search the locations most likely to be at. Can't honestly see any point in trying. I know she won't just magically turn up somewhere. I have to remember, not exactly searching for a missing
ちょっ
person.
とゆうくん
What else can I do, realistically
ね
speaking?
えちょっと
I'm just supposed to twirl my thumbs and wait. I can't.
ちょっとゆうくん聞いてる
Huh? turn of thought abruptly interrupted. I look up. Did you say something?
言ったよ。さっきからずっと何度も何度も呼んでたんだよ。
Have you really?
そうだよ。
Sorry, didn't
なん
realize.
だかな。調子が狂うじゃないか。
Sorry, anyways, what did you want, Susan?
いいや。特に用があったってわけじゃないけれど、何を新規臭い顔してるんだよって思ってさ。何かあったの？というか、見るからに何かありましたって顔つきだけど。
No, nothing happened. The words are trapped in my throat. I want to explain this to her, but I don't know how. She peers out of my face scrutinizingly. What?
いいや、別
She
に。
then resumes eating.
ユーマ、
Huh?
大丈夫？
Why do you ask? My heart thumps as she stares at me with the gaze of a detective looking through a magnifying glass.
今朝のあんた、本当にひどい顔してる。眠れなかったの？
I kinda had a hard time getting to sleep.
今朝、ちゃんと鏡を見た？顔、洗ってきた方がいいわよ。
I really look that off.
気持ちが変わるかもしれないわよって話。
Oh yeah, maybe.
ユマさん、キサラギさんの言う通りです。顔色が芳しくありません。大丈夫ですか？
No, I'm not ill or anything.
熱
Hana then brings her hand to my forehead.
はないですね。
Yeah, thanks, but I'm fine. Feeling perfectly up to form.
そうなんですか？
Yeah, I promise. Then why are you making that long face? Kana asks, cocking her head. There's still some on my mind.
心配なことですか？どんなこと？
Well,
性的なこと？
I'm not responding to that. I just don't feel in the mood to go back and forth with her.
朝だから？え？朝だと何か問題があるのでしょうか？うん。
She grins widely.
元気な男の子は朝に
Ah! Ah! Ah!
何よ突然。
驚きました。
Sorry. I get out of my seat. I'm gonna go wash my face.
ユーマさん。
I hear Kana's worried voice trail behind me. I turn to give her an awkward but reassuring smile. Honestly, why am I letting this happen to me? So what if I haven't seen Shinku in a little while? Why should I be so shaken up over that? And I need to pull myself together.
あれ？ユーマさん、もう登校の時間ですけれど、まだ着替えていないんですか？
So I'm gonna stay home today. For now, I've decided to devote all my time and energy towards solving this puzzle. I'm planning to go search around town the whole day. I'll check every location that I think might turn up some. Racking my brains produces nothing, then the only choice I have is to get on my feet. It's that or nothing. Kinda gazes up at me with a frown. What is it?
学園をお休みするなんて、ユーマさん、やっぱりどこか調子が悪いんじゃ。
Yeah, I'm alright. Thanks for the concern, though. I'm just not feeling up to it today, so I'm staying home. That's all there is to it.
そうですか？
Yeah.
でも、昨日は最後の日くらいは貧困法制にと言ってましたよね。
Ah, I'm surprised you remembered something that specific. I wish my memory was as good as
それに
yours.
今日は終業式ですよ。
I know, but I changed my mind. See, I'm more fickle than fate. You know me. I'm kind of a bit of a problem child, yeah.
そこはかとなく？
Yeah, you know, kind of a bit of a one. Sort of ish. I add a bit of a nonchalance to my tone and Connor's expression relaxes. Anyway, I'm saying you don't need to worry about me. I'd better get going now. You'd better get going now, you'll be late.
はい、そうですね。でも、もしもどこか悪いのでしたら、私も休んで今日はユーマさんの看病をした方が。
Thanks, I appreciate the offer, but do I look like someone who needs another person to take care of him? I flash her my best smile. I'm fine, see?
ち
She stares intently at me.
ー。わかりました。ユーマさんがそういうのなら。
I walk with Connor to the entryway where the others are waiting.
それじゃあ私行ってきますね。
Yeah, have fun at school, guys. I wave them goodbye as they leave. Well, what should I do now? Feel just a tad bit better after speaking with Kana. Decide that I'll brood over it no longer. The magic we used to lighten the mood on the fiend's mind. Shiko's disappearance may very well be connected to that. It's the only possible event I can think of. However, what do I do from there? My mind draws blanks. Can't think of any specific course of action. So I've decided to get on my feet and start searching. This way, at the very least, I can say that I'm doing something. Start off. I think I'll head over to the merchant town first before walking around this place. That's where I used her power, so I might stumble upon some sort of clue. As I'm making my way to the basement,
あれゆうくんは学校に行かないの
I bump into Susan in the hallway. Nah, I'm staying home today.
ふーん
She peers at my eyes unblinkingly. What?
なんだかちょっとだけだけど顔色が良くなってるように見える気がするよ。
Does it?
そうだよ。
When you're speaking with Connor really did lift my spirits. Even though it was only a brief chat and we didn't really talk about anything of substance. Still, I may be a bit happier now, but I still haven't solved the underlying problem. Frankly, I don't even know where to begin. What Connor did was instill a bit of optimism in me.
そっか。なるほど。よくわからないけど、まだ悩みそのものは解決していないと。
Yeah. She sinks into thought, murmuring a soft to herself.
ゆうくん
Yeah?
その悩み事というか問題は、私に手伝ってはあげられないことなのかな
No. I don't care if there is something you could do to help them. Still, no. I don't trust you. As far as I can throw you. And by the looks of it, you're not that heavy. So I reckon I could throw you pretty far. What? I'm honestly taken aback. Are you joking?
何が
You're sincerely offering to give a helping hand. What's on the horizon? I'd better call the newspaper and warn them that there's a chance of a meteor strike tomorrow. Our plan's in peril. Corners of her lips slowly curl into a devilish grin.
それだけ生意気な口が聞けるんなら、全然全くこれっぽっちも心配することなんてないな。この野郎。
Ah! She pinches my cheek.
君は一言も二言も多すぎる。せっかく心配してやったのに。すねてるぞ
Sorry.
だからついでに一つだけ助言というか口出しをさせてもらおうか。思い出せ。
Remember.
そう。それだけで君は全てを揃えることができる。いいか？思い出す。思い出すんだ。ただ、それだけのことでいい。
You know, that's a rude thing to tell to the person that as a child came to you because he had an issue of forgetting every single one of his memories overnight, every day. It's kind of insensitive to just be like, hey, yo, just remember, dude. Like, did you forget the specific issue that he asked you for help with years ago? Just remember, bro. Just don't be depressed, bro. Just don't get hurt, bro. You know, just don't bleed out, bro. You know? Well, so what if you're stabbed? Just don't bleed, bro. So what if you have so what if you're fucking wheelchair bound? Just get up, bro. What the fuck, Suzu? What does that mean? Exactly. She puts a finger on her chin and cocks her head. Also, you probably noticed that it was a different color from the usual stuff. Because they actually didn't have a full crate of the usual apple spritzer. So I just had to put something in there that's literally like the exact same when it comes to cost, so I wouldn't have to exclude it, quote unquote. And it could just be put into the register as a whole crate, which ended up being this fucking orange, this orange carrot drink, which sounds horrendous, but could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. It was okay. Anyways. She puts a finger on her chin and cocks her head, muttering to herself. Maybe I should have waited a little longer before revealing that. To be honest, I have no idea what she's on about. Susan, what are you talking about?
簡単な話。今自分にできることを思い出してみなって話。
What I can do?
そう、それだけのことで、君はすべてを揃えることができるんだから。
Okay, imagine not. But frankly speaking, I have no idea what she's trying to tell me.
問題解決の糸口になるものを、きっともう、ゆうくんは持っている。ただそれを、君自身が見えなくしている。かもしれない。だからよーくよーく思い出せ。そうすることで救われるんだ。
My salvation.
よく言うだろ。信じる者は救われるってね。この場合、信仰の対象はあくまでも自分自身の力だ。そこのところ、
Shows up her index
OK?
finger. She smiles. Not be such a bad idea. Can't help but smile too. I feel the tension in my shoulders drain slightly as I do so. Actually, hold on. Let me check some real quick. Watched a video earlier, namely, the last card standing, Farfa, where essentially it's just, alright, let's do like weekly tournaments where we pit archetype-based decks against each other, and the winning one is banned for the next one. And that, like that, we'll see which archetype is the last one to still be around to see, okay, which one is the worst archetype. And I just remembered. Alright. Like, all the fucking archetypes that I can think of that I like are already out of the running. Hold on. Oh my god, I could technically go for my shitty ass rock flip type deck that I have. Fucking Exiled Master of the Guard type shit. Every Cybers type monster is just out. that is hilarious. But yeah, like what? Because Ancient Gear is already banned. I didn't even check Cyber Dragon, but let's be honest. Every Cyber Angel card, every Cyber Dragon card, every Cyber Dark card, yeah. So Cyber Dragon is also already out. Other than that, archetypes that I like that I've played, like the new ones ever since Master Duel, is Sword Soul, Labyrinth, and Maikashi. All of those three are already banned. Then archetypes I used to play as a kid that I really liked. Cyber Dragon, Ancient Gear, Reptilian, Zombie, like just fucking regular zombie. Technically my Ancient Gear and Cyber Dragon isn't even Ancient Gear and Cyber Dragon. It was just machine. I just played a machine deck. Like just throwing everything. Like this was like fucking real early bullshit. I just threw in everything that works for machines, essentially, and then just hoped for fucking to draw like fucking future fusion and fucking overload fusion, I think it was. I don't remember one. The one where you banish from the graveyard into the field, and the fusion monster needs to be dark, and then just fucking synchro summons, like, what was it? Some. What was it again? Chimera Tech Over Dragon. Yeah. So that was like no fucking functioning deck really at all. Then there was the Rock Flip, like fucking Sphinx Exalt Master the Guard deck. What else do we have? Right, I had a Spellcaster deck that was just shitty Spellcasters, which probably would not be on this list. Really. But yeah, out of those, only like the Rock and the Spellcasters would be allowed, quote unquote. But like I said, the Spellcaster deck isn't really an archetypal deck. But yeah, oh god damn it, just don't. Anyways. I get it. So that's what I have to do. That's right. There's something I can do right now. I have this power. Suzu. I just remembered something I can do. Only one little thing.
Oh, so ka?
Yeah, it's just such a simple thing that I feel like an idiot for not realizing it sooner.
なるほど。そいつはよかった。私は君の役に少しは立てたわけだ。
It was, thank you.
時には師匠らしいことをしないとね。面目役女ってやつだよ。うん。
She gives a satisfied nod.
まあ、とにかく、私はこれから二度寝のダミンを素敵に貪る所存であるわけで。言いたいこと、わかる？
Yes.
君が学校を休むのは全然構わないけど、何か騒ぎを起こしたりして、私の眠りを妨げないでちょうだいよってこと。
My brain immediately fabricated the sentence. Oh, I don't mind disrupting that at all, because quite clearly, you've already had enough of it. Something along those lines, essentially. I hate my brain, if you haven't gathered. What? Is that supposed to be some sort of self-fulfilling prophecy? Or are you telling me you want me to disturb your beauty sleep?
そんなこと望んじゃないやい。
Puffs out her cheeks.
じゃあ、私は寝るよ。念を押すようだけど、間違っても眠りを妨げるようなことはしないでね。もしも私の眠りを妨げるようなら、地獄を見せるから。いい？
Got it.
それじゃあ、おやすみ。
Stifling a yawn, she retreats into her bedroom. Alright, time to try the one option available to me. Sit in the chair next to the desk. If I don't know what's happened with Shinku, then it's simple. I just need to ask her directly. Stare directly at the palm of my left hand. Try using Shinku's power on my head. Shinku once stated that she dwells inside my mind. I already located the diary entry I wrote on the day in which she told me that. So I'll start by using that power on Shinku's mind, which lies within my own head, as I did on the fiend of the merchant town the other day. Shinku, I'm not too late, am I? You're still there somewhere inside my head, right? No surprise I received no response. It almost feels as though I'm at the bedside of some slumbering person, desperately whispering to them to wake up, as they've been placed under a powerful curse and never opened their eyes in years. When I was little and I first met you, I had to have read your book. There's simply no way I didn't. Even though the book itself was incomplete, with no beginning or end, there's no way that Shinku had recounted the events of a prior life to me in great detail. So then why can't I remember a single detail about your life before this? Something isn't right. Something really, really isn't right. I proceed to open the book now, but There's no information pertaining to her past whatsoever. The first page begins with the day upon which we first met. Well, whatever. Nothing again but worrying about something which is already gone. That's what Suzu taught me. First, I have to try my one option. I have to use Shinku's own power on my mind. On her mind, which resides in my own. Best outcome I can hope for is that will bring her back to me. Close my eyes and take a deep breath. All in all, I don't even know if her ability can be applied to her own self. Another way, I just have to try it. Don't have any other choice. It sounds like some fucking shopping channel opening a sound effect. Know what I mean? Like the shopping channel music is gonna start playing. Quelling the bubbling anxiety in my chest, I force my consciousness into the darkness behind my eyelids. It's pitch black. Can't say a thing. Solid color. Every which way I look. I'm inside Shinku's mind. Maybe her power isn't capable of working on herself and I failed.
お姉ちゃん
Huh? Voice rings out among the darkness.
お姉ちゃんにはいないの？好きな人とかそういうの。
I've never before heard this voice. Who was this? Very moment that question crosses my mind, however, the scenery changes. For a second, my mind pauses. Is this the all familiar location instantly stirs suspicion within me. A classroom at our school. Some doesn't feel quite right, however. Everything as a whole looks far newer than what I'm used to seeing.
ねえ、お姉ちゃん。
The voice
お姉
again.
ちゃんには好きな人とかいないの？
It continues.
うるさいな。
I think I've seen her, like, in passing when I just pressed on the VDB page for fucking the fan disc. Don't worry, I'm not looking up the VDB page to confirm that. But yeah, guess we now know that's her sister. And there she is. I see and hear her, the person I've been looking for this entire day. Shinku. She's sitting there. Across from her is an unfamiliar girl.
好きな人？なんだよそれは。
Shinku sounds entirely
そんなも
uninterested.
の私には必要ないんだよ。
Sorry. Just the immediate thought was Shiku's an independent woman that don't need no man. Just being able to hear her voice fills me with an indescribable sense of relief. It brought me held onto the irrational fear that I'd never see her again.
私の恋人は仕事と研究。それで十分。その2つ以上はいらない。嘘だ。そんなの寂しすぎるよ。違う。嘘なんかじゃないし寂しくもない。大きなお世話だ。というか、少し黙っててくれよ。作業中だっていうのがわからないのか？
Those are very fancy boots. There's a whole host of different scientific and technical books spread out on the desk in front of Shinku.
黙れなんてひどいな。
The girl across from her passed. For some reason, her face bears a striking resemblance to Shinku's. No one else in the room aside from the two of them. The room is filled with a distinctive air of melancholy that's characteristic of an empty classroom after school.
でもさ、お姉ちゃん、気になる人の一人くらいはいるんじゃないの？くどいな。好きなやつなんていない。気になるやつもだ。何度言ったら理解するんだお前は。本当に？本当だ。こんなことで嘘をついてどうするんだ。それに、わかるだろ？わかるって何が？今の私にはそんな誰が好きだの彼が嫌いだのというようなことよりも
やらなければならないことがあるんだ。
それはあの研究？
そうだ。私の研究結果を世界中の人が待っているんだ。だから私にはそんな浮ついたことをやっている時間なんてないんだ。
愛は世界を救うんだよ、お姉ちゃん。
そういう冗談なら他でやってくれ。お呼びじゃないんだ。
冗談じゃないんだけどな。
Coming back at Shinku, the girl puts her hands on her hips.
多分世界の真理だよ、これは。
お前はいつからそんなうさんくさいことを言うようになったんだ？
Shinku purses her lips, frustrated, telling the girl, "That sounds like the sort of thing some old rock star might say."
私は無宗教だ。無神論者なんだよ。神様とは意見が合わない。そういった倫理観を語り合いたいなら、ふさわしい誰かのもとへ行ってくれよ。
Hachi.
無神論者が神様の研究だなんておかしいね。
それを。
Shiku's eyes dart around as she scours her brain for the correct way to respond.
そこがこの研究の難しいところなんだよ。
難しければやめちゃえばいいのに。
そういうわけにもいかないだろう。とにかく私には暇がない。余計なことを考えていられる余裕もない。だから人を好きになるなんてそんなこと。
お姉ちゃん、頭のリボンが片方取れかかってる。
ああ、そうか。だけどそんなのどうだっていいんだ。
Shiko then tries to effortlessly yank the ribbon out of her hair.
こんなものもともとお前に無理やりくっつけられてるだけなんだ。外すとお前がうるさいから仕方なくつけているだけなんだからな。
まったくもう仕方ないな、お姉ちゃんは。そんなんじゃおばあちゃんになっても一人だよ。ずっと一人っきりだよ。それでもいいの？
余計なお世話だというよりも、そもそもこんな世界の状況じゃそこまで生きていられるかわからない。
Girl smiles before responding by saying, "Well, that's not what I was talking about."
の電気だなお前は。少し羨ましい記載してくるよ。
あのね、お姉ちゃん。
The girl looks Shinku in the eye as she fixes up her hair.
なんだ？
Shinku replies peevishly, scribbling down some frighteningly complicated-looking graphs and notations on her papers.
何度も言わせないでくれよ。これ以上好きだの嫌いだのといったヨタ話に付き合っていられるほど私は暇じゃ。
好きな人と手をつなぐとね、なんだか心があったかくなるんだよ。
今度は何を言い出すんだよお前は。
I suddenly have a small little theory. What if something happened that slightly damaged the soul of Shinku's sister? Hence why when she became reincarnated, her being wouldn't properly take, as in it couldn't properly take in experiences 100%. Hence, she, now a he, would forget things on a daily basis. And the reason why Shinku is like, you know what, in exchange for me granting your wish, I want you to fall in love. Because that's what the sister wanted to do and never got to do. Some tells me I'm wrong, but it's a theory.
つないだ手のひらだけじゃなくて、心と心がつながってるような、そんな気がするんだ。
そうか。
そうだよ。
のろけか。
もう、そんなんじゃないんだよ。
Or not. There goes my theory. She already has a lover. Girl talks to Shinku, I have to say. The girl talking to Shinku, I have to say. Speaks so vivaciously and with such a winsome smile. It makes the two girls sitting across from each other seem as polar opposites. Still down there. Definitely is something about her that reminds me of Shinku. Shinku. Take one step forward, but the two girls instantly vanish. Listless. It's not quite the same as when I entered the fiend's mind. The scenery quickly changes.
そうか。それはよかったな。
Shinku seems to be talking to someone. Can't tell who they are. Wonder why. The specific part of the dream is kind of hazy. It seems like a TV or radio that's just slightly off tune from the station.
私はきっと誰も好きになることなんかない。
With the words, I feel an acute sense of sorrow seep into my heart. This is it. There's no doubt in my mind. The sorrowful feeling is the cause of Shinku's disappearance. Even if it wasn't in fact the direct cause, I feel like it. I feel like it in a way it is. I feel like it in a way is. I still have no clue as to what caused Shinku to be affected by such heavy grief. But I can absorb the entirety of this enigmatic sorrow in her heart. The scenery then changes once more.
世界は終わった。
Well, yeah, the moon's in fucking shambles. There's gonna be the CG we saw in the opening ones, where she's just gonna be over here screaming. The location, school rooftop.
終わってしまった。
The sight I see has me petrified. Pure white feathers in every which direction. The same thing that happens in the dream I always have. The feathers fall and pile on the roof, on the corner of which stands Shinku. She looks up at the sky, biting her lips in indignation.
間に合わなかった。何もかも全部。
She reaches out and plucks one of the falling feathers from the sky.
いまいましい。
She gazes up at the sky.
手をつなぐと心がつながる。
It's night. The full moon hangs brightly in the sky. Here on the deserted rooftop, Shinku cries alone into the silent night air.
私の左手誰ともつながらない。私の手。
This is the first time I've ever seen her cry. Reach out my hand, try with all my might to grasp hers. Can't help but feel a bit lonely on full moon nights. I distinctly recall her once saying that to me. Take away that loneliness. I won't leave you all alone, Shinku. If I can just take hold of her hand, then perhaps I can rescue you. Take you away from this place and put a stop to your tears. Just as our hands are on the verge of touching. She disappears and the scenery changes. Darkness. The dark void has returned. By using Shinku's power in somebody's mind, I'm able to gain a glimpse into the burden weighing on their heart and lessen it. I do that by absorbing a small portion of it myself. When I used this on the fiend, he managed to revert a slight bit to his most former self, even though it was only temporary. That's why there's a part of me that remains hopeful that Shinku will return in much the same way. And carry any burden, no matter how heavy. Because I'm forgetful, it will never break me. I can select which of the burdens, scars, and heartaches to keep, and which to get rid of. It's simply a matter of what I choose to reference in the diary. So I'm more than willing to take on whatever Shinku's heart is burdened with, even if I don't know why it's there. I'll take on as much of your pain as need be to make you smile again, Shinku. Although I can't be certain that her powers aren't less effective when used on herself. Shinku, your memories were far too fragmented. I wasn't able to learn a thing. What happened to her? What weighed on her heart so much to cause that deep sorrow? I wasn't able to find even a single answer. But still, I tell myself, her hand. If I could just take her hand, maybe I could finally awaken you from your slumber. I might not be able to lift the burden on your heart, but still, even still, to take her hand and to hold it. I want that alone to be my purpose. Know that it might be presumptuous of me to wish for such a thing. Scenery changes once again. Shinku walks through the town all alone. This town that bears a strong resemblance to Kazatsugahama. There we go. But there's also some slightly there's also something distinctly different about it. Talking is hard. The place is completely empty. The soul is in sight. It feels like it almost looks like a ghost town. White feathers continue to fall incessantly, covering the townscape. A sheet of white.
許さない。
She softly murmurs under her breath.
私はお前を絶対に許さない。
She grits her teeth and scowls up at the sky.
今行くぞ。
Her voice is so low and soft that it almost seems to dissipate in the air.
必ず私がお前のことを。
Gentle breeze blows past. Feathers fly down. The figure of the moon in the sky blurs. His very existence seems to be waning. I can no longer even hear the sound of her voice. I have a bad feeling about this. I feel that if I stand here and allow it to disappear, everything will be lost. Shinku. This world as we know it will end. Anything and everything will disappear. I'll never see Shinku again. That's the premonition I have. Don't leave me, Shinku. Begin to panic. If I don't do anything, she'll be gone for good. I can't convince myself otherwise. So if I don't want that reality to come to pass, then I must take her hand. I have no evidence to prove as such. I don't need it. All I need is to take her hand. Take it I will. Shinku, I yell out. Again, however, my words don't reach you. Then your words likewise don't reach me. Tears wet her cheeks as she murmurs something. Don't cry, please don't cry, Shinku. All I need to do is stop that. To stop that is to take her hand. Carry that burden on your heart for you. Together we'll escape from this awful dream. Scream. Again, another Shinku. Shout. Let it all out. You cannot expect me to make a joke about that. Shinku! I yell with all my might. This way, Shinku! She turns towards me, stunned. Please, reach out my hand. Please don't cry. But eventually, let's go, Shinku. Grab her disappearing hand. Let's go back together. You can't stay here.
お前は
A gust of wind blows past. Ah! Feathers come pouring down in a flurry. My vision is veiled in white. Feel warmth. This tender warmth enveloping my palm that it so dearly missed leads me from this dream.
おはよう。起きたか？
Shinku, her right hand is holding it onto her left. Feel the warmth on my palm permeating all throughout me down to my core. It wasn't a dream. It was a dream, but it wasn't. I squeeze her hand tightly. I managed to take it and rescue you from that place. So glad you're back. Surely am. Close my eyes and focus keenly on the warmth in my hand. I lower the massive surge of relief to fill the hole that anxiety had gnawed into my heart.
まったく驚いたよ。まさか夢の中にユーマがやってくるなんて。
Shinku, in your dream, why was she crying? See my mouth shut, unable to finish my question.
どうして？ユーマが何を考えてるのか知らないけれど、勝手に人の心を覗き見ようとするやつには何も教えてやれないな。
She shoots me a faint, mischievous smile.
そもそもどうしてなんていうのはこっちのセリフなんだよ。まさか自分の力を自分自身に使われるだなんて思ってもみなかったよ。
I was worried sick about you. I even considered that you might never come back.
まったく。
He heaves a sigh of pure
そう
exasperation.
か。 そんなことも忘れてしまったのか。
Huh?
私はどこへも行かないし、どこへも行けない。お前のそばにずっといるよ。
Then why did you disappear?
ごめんなユーマ、何か無用な心配をかけてしまったみたいだ。そんなつもりじゃなかったんだ。眠りに入る前にちゃんと説明をしておくべきだった。
You went to sleep.
そう、ただちょっと眠っていただけなんだ、私は。
That's why I didn't see you or hear you.
そうそうだよ。
So you don't need to worry anymore, she says with a sincerity in her tone. At least I think so. Are you sure that nothing bad happened or anything? The image of crying surfaces in my mind.
大丈夫、問題はない。心配をかけたな。
She's lying. That's what my gut tells me. She wouldn't have been sawing her eyes out if everything was alright.
私の言うことが信用できないか？
Shake my head telling her that isn't the case. There are an infinite number of things I want to say to her and ask her. However, that simple action is the only thing I can bring myself to do at the moment. I search and search, but I can't find the words I want to say.
とにかく大丈夫だから。もう私はどこへも消えたりしないよ。
He squeezed her hand, still connected to mine. Why? Why did the diary entries in the book begin to disappear? Why did I never see you once these past few days? I want you to give me a satisfactory explanation. Otherwise I won't feel reassured even if you try to promise me that you won't go
ユー
anywhere.
マ、お前は数日前、商人の町でタタリを相手に私の力を使ったな。
A
それも
non-affirmation.
相手の心に簡単に説明しよう。私の力をあのようにして使うとちょっとした副作用がある。ユーマの頭に強い負担があるんだ。ユーマは怪我を治したりする時よりも多く記憶を失うし、私は逆に思い出したくもないようなことを思い出さされてしまう。
That's why you slept?
そうだな。気持ちが塞ぐとどうしようもなく眠くなる。深く深く眠りたくなる。嫌なことをきれいさっぱり忘れてしまうためにね。本の文字が薄くなるのも、ユーマの呼びかけに気づけなくなるのも、私が深く眠ってしまっていたからだ。
Oh, okay.
ああ、そうして私は夢を見るんだ。忘れたはずの、ずっとずっと遠い昔のいつかの夢をね。
I say. Is it okay for me to put all my worries to rest now? I do recall Shinka once mentioning something to me. She said that she doesn't dream. I asked her about the dream I always see, and she'd apologize, citing that as the reason why she couldn't help me. I don't want to be distrustful of her, but could Shinka be hiding something from me? Yes. Close my eyes. Feathers falling from the sky. A voice calls to me, saying, "Please, please save us." I sense this uncanny similitude between Shinku's dream and my own. I really wish you told me this in advance. though.
話したさ。それもここ最近の話じゃない。私とユーマが出会ってからすぐにだ。
Also, she continues,
少し前に私が話したことを覚えているか？私がユーマの頭の中に住んでいるという話をした時のこと。
nod.
あの時はこのことを説明しようとしていたんだ。テストだよ。大切なことだから忘れていたらいけないって。それなのにユーマは眠いからといって私の話を聞いてくれなかったんだ。
You were going to bring that up? That's right, Shinku
Yuma.
nods.
私からも確認をさせてくれ。
Check what?
さっきも言ったが、この話は、この力の説明は、ずいぶん前にユーマには説明していたことだ。それを、ユーマは忘れてしまっていたってことだよな。
Yeah, I guess so. At the very least, everything you've told me thus far feels like new information. Shinku, she She stares at me without saying a word.
大丈夫か、ユーマ。
What could you mean?
私たちは基本的には一心同体という状況だ。二つで一つ、二人で一人。それなのに、私が覚えていることも、お前は忘れ始めてる。それも、ついうっかりとか、そういったレベルのものじゃない。問題があるのは私よりも、むしろお前の方なんじゃないのか。
I wonder. Shake my head. I admit that my memories have been a bit fuzzy lately. Oh, they've been pretty hazy, all things considered. Some tells me that as the routes go, we'll be seeing less and less of Shinku, and by the end of the route, we literally won't see her anymore at all, or something. Just, you know, as a way for the developers to just stick a big old fucking metal finger in our faces. But, well, there's not much I can do about that, is there? Don't let it bother me.
気にしていないって。
Well, it simply is what it is. It's not something I have control over. I was always prepared for this eventuality, Shinku, and that's why I chose to be with you. Anyway, I'm just glad you're back. I'm a lot better about things now.
ユーマ。ユーマは、このままいろいろなことを忘れていったら、自分はどうなってしまうんだと、怖くないのか。
Not a bit.
全然って。
There had once been a time where the thought did indeed scare me. Now, however, I'm no longer afraid. I'm not scared of that. You're disappearing on me without a notice whatsoever scared me far more. So, if you could, I want to hear it from you one more time.
言葉？何を？
Promise me that you won't disappear again, please. I don't want you to just vanish and leave me ever again. I want to panic, fearing the possibility of never seeing you again. I want to experience this maelstrom of emotions ever again. So please, promise me. Promise that you'll never disappear on me again. Shinku?
恥ずかしいやつだな、お前は。
What do you mean?
それは。
She averts her gaze bashfully.
あれだ。そういうことを、真顔で言うか。
It's important to keep a straight face when you're discussing things that are important, Shinku. She scratched her face a bit impatiently, an awkward frown plastered on her face. It almost seems as though she has reservations about making that promise. Like she's afraid of putting a guarantee on the future.
というか、ユーマはもっと自分を大切にすることを学んだ方がいいって、私はそう思うんだ。
I don't really see why that matters. I'm not concerned with what might happen to me. Think of it like this. Similar to how you're not really interested in fashion, I'm not really interested in myself.
なんだそれは。
Like how you don't care when one of your hair ribbons is coming loose.
夢の話か。プライバシーの侵害だ。
Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I'm fine with how things are right now.
まったく。自分に優しくできない奴が、どうして誰かに何をできるって言うんだよ。
Shinku?
なんだ
There's something very important I forgot to tell you.
何を
Welcome back.
ああ。
Welcome back, Shinku. She uses a small sigh before smiling warmly at
た
me.
だいま。ユーマ。
Faint knock on the door that interrupts us, huh?
誰か来たみたいだな。
Yeah?
例によって私は消えてるよ。そんな顔するな。大丈夫だ。
She lightly plops a hand on my head.
私はもう二度と眠らないから。
Every time she vanishes like that, my first thought is Shinku's just go like, and then just vanishing, you know, like the fucking meme. She then disappears from my vision. Right, I'm coming. I hurry and open the door to the manager's office. Huh? Everybody standing out in the hallway still clad in their uniforms. Thank you. You, Suzu. What's the matter?
どうしたもこうしたもないよ。この責任どう取ってくれるんだよ、ゆうくん。
She rubs her eyelids groggily. What are you talking
こ
about?
の時間私はまだまだ眠たい盛りだっていうのにいきなり叩き起こされたんだよ、みんなにさ。
Huh?
一緒にゆうくんの様子を見に行こうって。
Look at the time. It's not even quite noon yet. What are you guys doing back at the dorm? Is the end of semester ceremony already over?
違う。
Ayumu shakes his head.
今ちょうど校長先生のお話の最中だと思います。だけど抜け出してきました。なんだか長くなりそうだったので。
You snuck out? For what reason?
みんなゆうくんのことが心配で戻ってきたらしいんだよ。
They were worried about me.
今朝調子が悪そうでしたから、お兄さん。だからユーマを放っておいてのんきに僕らだけ終業式っていうのもと思って。
私は別に心配なんて。
Wrong timing to let the tune out. Right. What did I do? Still taking this all in. So I'm at a momentary loss for words. Thanks, guys. I'm fine now. Sorry I worried you guys so much. Really, I'm sincerely sorry about that.
あのね、ユーマ。とりあえず一言だけ言わせて。従者の教育がまるでできていないわよ。
Taught who what now? I haven't the foggiest idea who she's referring to.
この子、終業式中に全校生徒が黙って椅子に座ってる中でいきなり一人立ち上がってやっぱり帰りますなんとか叫んで走って出て行ったのよ、体育館を。
What?
そんなの見たら放ってなんておけないでしょ。
だって
Kind of squirms around restlessly.
今朝のユーマさんの様子を思い出したら、いても立ってもいられなくなったっていうか。
Wait, they were talking about Kana? I thought they were talking about... I thought she was talking about Tsukasa! That sounded like a Tsukasa move! Achoo!
とにもかくにも急いで帰らないとまずいと思ったわけです。
Thanks, I guess? Even though it all turned out fine in the end, I'm still appreciative that she was concerned about me.
とにかくこれからみんなは暇なんだ。
Right, I suppose that stands to reason.
今さら戻るのもなんだか気まずいし。
それじゃあ今日はみんなで一緒にゲームをして遊ぼう。食堂のテレビで。
Oh, that could be fun.
なんだかよくわからないけど、とにかくさ、ゆうくん。
Yuzu rubs her sleepy eyes and says to me,
一発殴らせてもらってもいい？
What?
私の眠りを妨げたやつは地獄を見せる。それがたとえ愛しの一番弟子であったとしてもだ。
Fun fact! It was not him that interrupted your beauty sleep. This is all moving too fast for me.
巡り巡って原因はゆうくんにあるわけだ。ならば私の怒りが収まる場所は君の顔面以外にはありえないわけだ。
Here's the thing, they didn't
So
need
did
to
you?
come to you and be like, hey, come check out on him with us. They could have just went without you. So clearly, it's on them. No, I don't. How does that make any
メ
sense?
イドのお茶目は主人の責任だと思うんだ。
This isn't a prank or an accident or any sort of jest, though. Also, violence is
と
wrong.
りあえずおとなしく殴られていてくれればいいんだって。
Tyrant. Still, though, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I bow my head deeply. I'm really glad to have friends who care so much about me. So odd, so strange. Why do I feel so warm inside right now? Is this a heart? Sorry. Why do I feel this keen sense of reassurance? I'm truly and sincerely grateful to have such wonderful, kind people in my life. Let's keep spending time together and having fun like always. End of chapter in a second. Take out Chinku's book. Alright, let's write today's entry. Going forward, I'm going to start writing as much in much more detail.
そうだな。それ自体はとてもいいことだけれど、でもできれば私の夢の内容は書かないでおいてほしいんだけどな。
Why not?
どうしてってそれは恥ずかしいだろう、やっぱり。
Yeah, and I decided not to ask her about all the puzzling things I'd seen and felt in her
私た
dreams.
ちはいつも一緒だと約束はしたけれど、それでも互いにプライバシーというものは必要だと私は思うんだ。
Fair point. Write down all the important happenings, excluding the events of Shinku's dream. Alright, I also took the chance to write about the workings of your power that should prevent another misunderstanding like today's from occurring ever again.
だったらいいな。ユーマが日記を書くことは記憶力が減退していくことの防止策であるのが本来の目的だったけれど、もう日記を書くだけのことでは思い出を留めておく効力が薄れてきている。ここ最近のユーマの言動行動を見ていると、そうだという確信が持ててしまう。
Even then, given where things currently stand, there's nothing I can do but right.
そうだな。私たちにはもう時間があまり残されていないんだ。さあ、これからは私たちの願いを叶えるためのお話を始めよう。
I didn't know MC had fucking fish eyes. I wish.
そう。私たちの
Almost on cue, Shinku's book begins to open and flip through the pages. Eventually it stops on one specific blank page.
ここから先は特別な日記を書くためのページとなる。選べ、ユーマ。お前の未来は誰と共にありたいと願う？
I have to choose who to spend my life with. My mind is keenly conscious of my left hand. It almost feels as though the warmth and softness of Shinku's hand still lingers there. Right now, I'll choose one person. Close my eyes. Almost immediately, a certain somebody's smile flickers in my mind. Save me. They're calling to me. Hey, Shinku? Said I fulfill this wish. What'll happen to you and I?
願いが叶う。その事実だけが残る。そして私たちは別れる。それだけを望んで私たちは一緒にここまでやってきた。そうだろ？
So that's why on the day we first met, we made a promise to always be together. But if our wish ends up being fulfilled, we'll no longer be able to stay together.
そうだな。ずっと永遠に二人で一緒にということにはいかない。
Well,
それが契約だ。
he just goes, well, who's down for a little bit of breach of contract?
理不尽かもしれないけど、納得できないかもしれないけど、それは事実なんだ。ずっと一緒だという約束は契約が満了するまでの間だけなんだ。
The wish has not sometimes changed, though. They have to. Jingu's wish, as I recall, is to experience love. The wish exists. It is clear and concrete. Still, I, on the other hand, haven't even worked out with my own wishes yet. Although speaking and making note of it for her would only spoil the mood. Eventually, we'll fall in love.
そう。二人の願いを叶えるために。さあ、行こう。一度きりしかない明日を選ぼう。最善の選択を慎重に、そして大胆に選び取り、確実な一歩を踏み出していこう。
I choose to a deep breath and hold it in, as if I'm sinking to the bottom of the ocean
ユーマ
floor.
これから続いていくお前の時間がとても素晴らしいものになるようにと
That is essentially confirms my
私
theory
は
that
願うよ
Shinku gonna be gone the moment we start the routes. Or at least by the end of the route, as I contemplate what the future holds for us as we strive towards fulfilling our wish. My eyes shut and I fall asleep. Stop with the church choir. I associate church choir with Christmas music, and Christmas music makes me want to uproot a Christmas tree and chuck it into a nearby window. I want to express my gratitude. Start Skasa's route. We're in Skasa's route. There is someone. Here is someone as well. Someone that is going to be ending the part now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye. Actually, now that... Actually, it is literally just I want to express my gratitude. So from now on, we won't have the one chapter apart guideline anymore. So that'll be interesting. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.